Ready? Hi!
Okay, good.
Good evening. If you're watching this video, it's probably because I'm stuck in Pittsburgh in the freezing cold. It's like 24 degrees. Trust me when I say I would much rather be in Raleigh, North Carolina with you all, celebrating the traditions, the values, and the people of the Dega at the first ever MDA Gala event. So big round of applause to Leanna for putting on an amazing event. I wish I could be there in person to speak to you because I think the topic that we're going to discuss is so important to young people, especially young Montagnards. My name is Dion Yvonne Buonto, and I have had the good fortune of having two incredible parents who have taught me how to love, how to support others, and how to have integrity and strength, and particularly when it comes to the Dega community. That was always first and foremost in my father's head. We have the good fortune of being extracted from the Central Highlands of Vietnam during one of the most horrific wars ever in the history of the United States via military plane. That probably had something to do with my father's military and political background. So we arrived in the United States when I was just a mere 4 years old. But I remember since that day, my father has put a huge precedent on education and its importance in our life and becoming successful and ingraining ourselves in the community. You see, it was difficult at age 4 to be taken away from everything you know, spend one day living in the longhouse learning to cook with your mom, with pigs and chickens running around your yard, to going to a culture in the United States that's fast-moving and fast-paced and everybody's speaking a different language. I learned how to speak English from what most young people learn to speak English from, and that's through Sesame Street. So for those of you who are young, you may not remember that, but for those of you who are my age, I'm pretty sure that you know who Big Bird and Ernie and Bert are. Anyway, ever since I started grade school, my father has always told us, you have to be the best, you have to learn English, you have to compete with everybody around you because no one's going to do this for you. So today, I've been asked to talk to all of you young people about the importance of education. And I really can't tell you what you should or shouldn't do. Instead, I'd ask that tomorrow when you wake up, you take a good long look in the mirror and look at yourself and see who's really looking back. For someone my age, yes, that would be like 25, I'm just kidding. For someone my age, I've realized a long time ago that our future, not only for America and the United States, is within young people and adolescents. You all are our future, and that's a huge responsibility. Do you even know what that means? Not just to be the future for America, but the future for the Dega culture. That's a big social responsibility. And I think what you should do is embrace the fact that you are ingrained in the larger culture that you are trying to survive in, but that you also remember the important culture that you came from, which is Montagnards or the Dega people. That is the only way that we are going to instill the values and traditions that we've heard about for hundreds of years instilled in our children, our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren. Unfortunately for me, I do speak Rade, which is my native dialect, but I speak it the way I speak English, which means that I put my verbs in the same places that you would if you were speaking English. So although I do understand it, I wish I had spent more time being fluent in it. In my role as the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club, I attribute my success here to my education that I achieved as a young adult. I think if it weren't for the encouragement of my father, the love and support of my mother, and my father's strong conviction and belief that education was the way to success, I would not be doing what I'm doing today. I've had many different career opportunities, working in corporate America at Bank of America, working as a public health educator for Seattle's Children's Hospital. But I think what I love most about my current career is that I get to help hundreds of kids every year reach their full potential, become educated, and then become the leaders of our community today. And that's exciting to me. So not only do I encourage you to go finish high school, it's not just about getting a high school diploma. It's about thinking about what's life after that. What's life in college? What's life at a tech school? What's life in a career that you love to do? And what you need to do is harness all of that potential you have and find a job that makes you incredibly happy. But most importantly, remember how you got there, and remember to give back to the community, because I think that's incredibly important. I can't stress anything more to you guys than what my father and mother stressed to me, and that was the best way to be the best version of yourself is to learn something new every day and continue your education all through life, because it doesn't just stop once you've graduated high school or once you've graduated college. There's always an abundance of things to learn, people to meet, and exciting new ways. So, to the best of my ability, I'll leave you with this. God like Johnny Day, and I wish that I could be there in person. And I appreciate you guys taking a few minutes out of your dinner to listen to me and what my family and our values have to say. And we hope that we get to see some of your names out in a successful place. And I hope to one day meet you all in person. Thank you.